It's time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Cody Woody. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Cody Woody. Coach, Salem Lady Tigers been off a week after a very, very huge win for the team last week over Dixon. Coach, that had to be a confidence builder.
Yeah, it was a great momentum builder right there. The girls are very excited, playing well, playing good team ball right now. A lot of hard work going in throughout the whole program right now. It's really good to see.
When you look back at your last basically month and a half, you've really been on a good tear. You've won 6 of your last 7 games. You won 4 in a row. Coach, are the girls finding their stride right now?
Yeah, we're starting to hit a stride, and the snow came through, and it's kind of put a little damper. This 4 days without touching the basketball kind of hurt them a little bit, but we're trying to get back into the swing of that. With sickness, it's kind of played the toll into that as well. So,
you know, but the way the schedule has been this year, even the boys and the girls have both had like weeks off in the middle of the season. That's not normal, is it?
No, it's just hard to find some games at some points these days, it seems like.
Yeah, but it really takes you, like you said, you get into kind of a groove or you get in that momentum. You really don't want to stop playing games, and then you got that whole week off. Obviously, with the snow this week, maybe that week off was a good thing. But, you know, here you got to try and get back on track, and now you're going to be playing, 3 games in basically 5 days?
Yeah, we have 4 games in a row. We have tonight, tomorrow, and then Monday, Tuesday we play. So we get the weekend off and play straight through.
Well, tonight you're going to play Stoutland, and these Lady Tigers are ready to take on Stoutland. It's just going to be a varsity game tonight, and it's going to be kind of a little bit of an early start at 5 o'clock. But, Coach, tell us a little bit about these Lady Tigers. You're really getting great contributions from your freshmen. You're getting great contributions really from all girls, because when I look at your score sheet, virtually every single girl is on it every game.
It's everybody has a part in it. It's not just a one-person show. It's the whole team is contributing, and that's what we talked about. Anybody could go off at any point, and it's hard to scout that way for other teams because they don't know who to stop at some points, and it's nice to see.
And, Coach, in previous years, you really haven't had much of a bench to go to. Is it nice to be able to reach down there and give some of your starters a break here and there?
Yeah, I think it's a big plus for us. We go play 10, 11 deep at some points, and it's hard to keep that energy because right now our defense is what's helping us spring to everything else, it seems, and keeping that fresh energy on the floor at all times is a big plus. Can
you tell us a little bit about Stoutland, Coach?
Yeah, they're another Frisco League team. They play with Dixon and Licking and all them, and they're competitors. They'll get after it. They have a really good girl, Mallory Shaw. She's really good. She can score all over the floor, defend the 90 feet of the floor. So it'll be a challenge for her to play against her and some of her teammates tonight.
All right, Coach. Well, the very best tonight against Stoutland, and then we'll be right back again tomorrow and do it again. So good luck tonight, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Go Big Blue.
Go Big Blue. Stay tuned. Lady Tiger basketball. It is next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Cody Woody, brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Now stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger basketball is next.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Town & Country Insurance, City of Salem, Dent County Prevention Coalition, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Can Oak Lumber, Salem Truss Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Hubs Tire Center, Flying W Boutique, Four Rivers, American Family Insurance, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Carden, Living the Dream Real Estate, Quick Tan and more, Rockin' G Western Trading Post, Dent County Farm Supply, Healthy Dent County, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, United Country Salem Realty, Jet Tire and Auto, Salem License Bureau, Technology Junkyard, Ozark Overhead Door, Legends Automotive LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Your World Today, The Hot Spot Tanning and Tuxedos, and Discount Bins. And now get ready for Salem Lady Tiger basketball, right here on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Salem High School Gymnasium on another snowy, cold night here in Dent County. And there's a little flurries in the forecast for tonight, so kind of keep it all in the family, right? It's kind of been a wet, and well, not really wet. It has kind of been a cold and white last 5 days, and so getting out, getting a chance to play some basketball, kind of had to feel pretty good to some of these kids who kind of been stranded inside their houses. And of course, when they're not in school, they can't practice, and that also kind of plays into the season, which all of a sudden, and fortunately for the Lady Tigers this week, they had no other games. Otherwise, they'd have been in the process of having to try to make up some of those games. And the boys had their game with Steelville postponed Tuesday night, and they're going to have to find a way to make that one up. And as you get to this stage of the year, you're into February, you only have about 3 weeks left in the regular season. I know that sounds unbelievable, but that's about what it comes down to, and there are not a lot of off days to make those games up. So we'll see how Mr. Carr can do so, our athletic director here at Salem, and we'll leave that in his capable hands. But hopefully the weather stays put so we can get the rest of these games in on time. Lady Tigers of Salem taking on the Lady Tigers of Stoutland. And Lady Tigers of Salem come in with 8-6 record. Stoutland 10-7 on the season. So this should be a pretty good matchup tonight here at the Salem High School Gymnasium. Again, this is a varsity game only tonight due to, obviously, the weather and the situations at hand. But a varsity game again tomorrow night here with the Salem Tigers and the Ellington Lady Whippets, and that'll be at 5:30. And we'll have that game here on KSMO Media because we are covering the Lady Tigers game tomorrow. We will not be in Owensville for the boys game tomorrow night. And this season, like last season a little bit, but more this season, we're trying to balance out our video schedules to where we have about the same amount of girls and boys games on the video. So when we have, obviously, conflicts that night, we're trying to make sure that we are trying to get as much coverage for both teams as we possibly can. We do apologize for not being able to carry the boys' game tomorrow night, but we will be here to take on, have the Lady Tigers take on the Lady Whippets, and we'll have that one for you on KSMO Radio, AM 1340, FM 95.7, and also video streaming on our KSMO media sites at ksmoradio.com. That's our Twitch account. Also, KSMO Stream Facebook page and KSMO YouTube page. And like I said, we are trying to match this up as equally as we can. Now, we had a couple of comments about why we didn't carry the boys' games in the tournaments. We're trying to eliminate covering the tournaments because you never know when anybody's going to play. And it just, you can't really schedule anything in your normal day. And since KSMO is a fairly small staff station, it's just impossible for us to, the first game's not hard. We know when that's going to be played. But then the games after that, as they get into either the winners or the losers bracket, are virtually impossible to try and figure out when it's going to be when you have to figure out a Saturday game and then they move it up due to weather to Friday. Well, okay, you kind of get the idea. Tournaments can be just real taxing, and we have elected to stop covering some of these tournaments. Now, when we get to districts, that's a different story. But when we get to right now during the regular season, tournament play is just not really conducive for us to try and get as much coverage in as we can, because obviously we're going to have a lot of conflicts, and not only with conflicts with meetings and things that we have to cover, but also with other sports as well. All right, so that's kind of the situation. We hope we answering people's questions about why we didn't cover the boys' games at St. James. Yeah, I know it's not that far away, but you just never know when they're going to play. And then when the weather takes hit like it did. Then Friday they move it up and they have to try and rush things in. It just sometimes just doesn't work out in the plans. And also this year we have been covering some Bunker Eagle games. And obviously they're having a super successful season where the boys are 19-0 and the girls are 17-1. It's a pretty good season. They're both going to be, hopefully, continuing that season into the postseason play. And we hope to be following them as well as our Salem Tigers in the postseason. So good luck to the Eagles tonight. I'm sorry, no Eagles tonight game. Tomorrow night, the Bunker boys will be at Festus. So you got a Class 1 school taking on a Class 5 school tomorrow. And again, Bunker has done a great job. The Lady Eagles beat a Class 4 team in Borgia in a tournament. And then now the only team that they have lost to all season has been a Class 5 school in Jefferson City. So, again, a tip of our cap to coaches Gorman in both the boys and girls side at Bunker. But our Lady Tigers are playing very good basketball. They've won 4 in a row, 6 of their last 7. And they're kind of on a roll. Their only kind of bad egg in that was the Sullivan game in which they got off to a horrible start. And after that, they played even with the Lady Eagles, but they just never could really get over the hump. So before we get into starting lineups, I want to thank our ladies at Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon for sponsoring our Tiger Talk. Alicia, Candy, and Katie are 101 West 4th Street downtown. And you're more than welcome to stop on by and check things out down there in the store or make an appointment for your next hair appointment. Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon, proud to bring you our Tiger Talk. And thanks to United Country Salem Realty, they sponsor our intro to Salem Tiger Sports. Babette Wells, the broker owner, 573-729-3148, or stop by 605 South Main. Remember, if you're looking for real estate or you have real estate to sell, or maybe you want to find out more of the options with your property, get in touch with them. 573-729-3148. If you're video streaming with us, you're going to see a score bug pop up at the bottom of our page. There it is. Special thanks to Ozark Overhead Door for sponsoring our score bug. Zane and his crew do an incredible job. If you need a new garage door, if you need to have yours replaced, if you need maintenance done on it, in some cases, you might want to check out maybe even replacing the one you have for one that's quiet. I did that myself. Zane got me one that has basically a track you never even hear. And if you're sitting inside, you literally cannot hear that garage door go up and down. Want to find out more? Get in touch with Zane at 314-243-9341. For installation, repairs, and preventive maintenance, it's Ozark Overhead Door. And our instant replays will be brought to you by your friends at Hub's Tire Center. They are right across the street from the radio station, 801 South Main. They're a 3-generation family business right here in Salem. If you need tires, they got them. If you need a state inspection, they can do it. Auto repairs, brakes, shocks, yep, all that and more. Hub's Tire Center right here in Salem. Drop on by and check them out. And tell all these great sponsors that you heard it right here on KSMO Radio or you viewed it on KSMO Media. Well, without these sponsors, we could not be bringing you Tiger basketball, football, volleyball, softball, baseball, all these different sports, all courtesy of these great sponsors. Hey, our friends at Living the Dream Outdoor Properties are a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Jenna Deason is your land specialist in farm, hunting, and recreational outdoor properties. If you're interested in that, or maybe you're interested in also listing your property, give her a call, 573-247-0521. That's Living the Dream Outdoor Properties. We're at the Salem High School gym. My name is Stan Stevens, and the KSMO team is ready to bring you Tiger basketball. Again, it's a varsity game only tonight against the Stoutland Tigers, and we'll be right back here again tomorrow night against the Ellington Lady Whippets. If you're watching the game on the KSMO video stream, the team in white with the Carolina blue and navy blue Tiger paws that are on the bottom of the shorts. They also have navy blue numbers. That is the Salem Tigers. The team in black with the gold numbers and the gold Tiger is the Lady Tigers from Stoutland. We're going to take a 90-second break as we have our national anthem and come back. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins has truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day until they're gone. Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
From our yard into your home, At Canope, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Canope, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Weather in the Ozarks is unpredictable. Make sure you've got the right insurance to stay protected. Talk to Randall Vaughn and Charlene Turner of Vaughn Insurance Services, LLC in Salem today. For all of your auto, home, life, business, and health insurance needs, Vaughn Insurance is here for you. Call 573-729-9445 or visit them at 400 West 4th Street in Salem today.
We welcome you back to Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media. We're getting ready for the starting lineups to be coming your way. And the starting lineups brought to you by your friends at Flying W Boutique and the Looking Glass Salon. Before we do that, I do want to tell you our friends at Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center are proud to support your Salem Tigers for your animal health needs, be it for your livestock or pets. Can touch with Dr. Cunningham. Ashley can do you a great job. 573-729-4031 or drop by 900 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. That's Mid-Ozark Animal Health Care. And, of course, getting ready for our starting lineups to be coming your way. And right now they're going through the starting lineups for the Stoutland Tigers who are coming in. And Mallory Shaw, Emma Corneliuson, I'll get it right. Cornelison, there we go. I knew I was going to have trouble with that one. Allison Reeves, also a starter. And also a starter out there, Ella Cornelison. I'll get it right. It's going to be a big one tonight on that one. I can tell you that right now. And here's your Salem Lady Tiger starters for the game this evening.
Maddie Mercer, freshman. Raven Gillum, junior. Clara Ball, freshman. Paisley May, freshman. Trista Dooley, junior.
Tigers are coached by Coach Cody Woody. Stoutland coached by Coach Alex Nicholson. About ready to get this one underway. And again, our friends at Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, 900 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, proud to support your Salem Tigers. Salem trying to keep their winning streak going. Beating Dixon last week, who is one of the Class 1 top-ranked schools. Paisley May will go up against Shaw. And we're ready to get this one underway. The tip comes back, but it goes into the hands of Stoutland. They quickly get down on the baseline. On the perimeter, kicking it back out to Cornelison. I knew it was going to be a problem here. And then get back in the corner. Out on top it goes to Reeves, to Cornelison. Emma Cornelison. Back to Shaw. They're trying to play on the perimeter right now. Keeping it out that way. Beyond the three-point line is Stoutland. They go on top to Barnwell. Barnwell lost the ball off the hands of Paisley May. Got her hand out there. For 28 seconds, Stoutland has tried to run the three-point line. They get it back to Cornelison, top of the key. Flips it outside, waiting for it out there was Reeves. They go back outside, now back in the corner, and this one off the hands of Allison Reeves and out of bounds. First turnover of the game belongs to Stoutland. They're going to try some full court pressure on the Salem Tigers. Inbound comes in the ball. Clara down the left wing. Gets over the timeline. In the middle of the floor. Kicks it down in the corner to Gillum. Out on top for May for a three. It bounces off the iron. No good. Ball loose on the floor. Taken down by Mercer. Missed it. Paisley May with it. Missed it. One more time. And Dooley fights for it. Gets it back outside to Mercer. Her shot. It misses as well. And goes out of bounds and will stay with the Salem Tigers. Tigers got 4 rebounds out of that. And still could not put it down. Mercer trying to get it in. Flipping it to Dooley. Fires it out on top. And the ball tipped and will go out of bounds again off of Stoutland. Off the hand of Ella Cornelison. Mercer trying to get into Dooley. Ball tipped and stolen away by Stoutland. Here they come back the other way, and the ball tipped out of bounds by Clara Ball, but it will stay with the Lady Tigers of Stoutland. I call them Black Tigers and the White Tigers. It's kind of the way it looks right now. Shaw gets it in. On top is Emma Cornelison on top of the key. Right side pass to Barnwell. Getting it off in the corner to Reeves. So they continue to move that ball around the perimeter. All the way across. Coming back out on top, it comes to Reeves. Back to Shaw for the three-pointer. It's no good. Ball tipped out of bounds off of the hands of Paisley May. It stays with Stoutland. Minute 29 into this one, no score. Shaw looking to inbound it. Looking out high, flips it out there to Cornelison. Inside to Shaw. Shaw, the baby hook shot. It's no good. Takes the Salem Tiger bounce. Is battled for, and the possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers as Dooley battled along with Candace Barnwell. So the Tigers get the credit for that rebound. Full court pressure again. Flip out to May. May trying to get over the timeline. Does when the ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Stoutland. Putting a lot of pressure on the Tigers on the inbound. Shaw will inbound it. Getting it to Cornelison. Top of the key, flips it left side, waiting for it there. To bounce it back to Barnwell is Cornelison. All around the three-point line. They really keep it out there a lot. But that ball on top of the key is Emma Cornelison. Pass goes right side to Reeves. Reeves trying to dance in. Can't. Kicks it back out on top to Barnwell. Barnwell inside to Shaw. Shaw tied up. Ball tied up. Still tied up. And the possession arrow will favor Stoutland this time. Shaw tried to make the turn. Good defense by Salem. Prevent her from going up with the ball. But then Salem could never get full possession of that ball at all. The inbound pass comes out to the right corner to Shaw. Back down low. It's Reeves putting it up and in. Allison Reeves. And Tigers trying to move it up, and a foul call. First foul of the game. 2-0 Stoutland as we are just underway here moments ago. Candace Barnwell with that foul. The inbound comes down to Paisley May. Out beyond three. Takes it to the hole. Lays it up. Missed it. Was way too hard. And ball taken down underneath. Kicks it out to Mercer. Puts it up. Trying to make that shot. Missed everything. And ball still loose on the floor. And then a foul is going to be called on Dooley. Tigers shooting very erratic at the moment. Salem with 6 rebounds, but have not been able to find the net yet. Here's Ella Cornelison out on top to Reeves, right to the top of the key. Going to get down inside to Shaw. Shaw bounce pass to Cornelison. For the three-pointer, it's off the iron, no good. Shaw to rebound underneath the basket. Bounce it back out, and they'll take it back out beyond three. Back to Shaw, baseline. Kicks it down low, trying to bank that one in was Reeves. Brought down underneath and tied up. Possession arrow will favor Salem on this one, as Cornelison and Gillum tie that ball up. So maybe the snow days have been affecting the shooting of both teams because it's not been very good. Here's Paisley May, taking it right to the hole. She flips it up and trying to bank it in. It won't go. Dooley with a rebound, scores. 2-2 our score, 4:45 to go first quarter. Moving it down is Cornelison. Bounce pass left side in front of the Salem Tiger bench to Reeves. Back to Ella Cornelison. That ball tipped, stolen away by May. First tee over the Salem Tigers. May all the way down. Stops off the glass. No good. Too hard. Put back up and in. On a flip up there by Ball. And Clara Ball gets her first basket of the game. 4-2 Salem on top. Ball goes in the corner to Reeves. Reeves out on top. Handing it there to Barnwell. Back to Reeves. Goes across the floor to Ella Cornelison. On top, back to Reeves. Inside to Shaw. Shaw dancing it down low. Shot is a little bit wild there. Taking that, put back up and in, though, by number 5, and that's Allison Reeves. And she's got all 4 points as foul called on Salem. 3:56 to go. We are in this the first quarter. Ball comes across with it. I should say it was a turnover on Salem, not a foul. I don't know why I said that. Cornelison has it, top of the key, right side pass. Waiting for it there is Emma and Ella Cornelison. You got them both out here. And there's a travel called on number 11, and that is Candace Barnwell. That's third turnover by Stoutland. There's 3 for Salem Tigers as well. Checking in the ball game will be Jalissa Howlett. Howlett comes in the game. Mercer goes down the corner. Gillum all the way across the floor, getting near the ball. Ball to May. Now to Gillum. 3-point effort up and off the iron. No good. Brought down by Claire Ball. She tried to get a shot off, and she is fouled by Jalissa Howlett. Howlett got up and got the body contact, and it'll be a shooting foul. Claire goes to the line to shoot 2. 4-4 our score. First quarter action. That shot misses. Amelia Greenwood also in the game for Stoutland. On the Spot Auto Glass, a great supporter of your Salem Tigers. Check them out on Facebook or call 573-247-53608. Remember, they do exactly what their name says they do. They change out your auto glass on the spot. On the Spot Auto Glass, proud to support your Salem Tigers. Quickly the other way, here's Howland going back out on top to Cornelison. In the corner, waiting for there. Shaw for a 3-pointer. It's good. 7-5. Stoutland on top. Bounce pass goes back to Gillum. Now the ball. Ball taking it to the paint. Giving it there to Mercer. Mercer trying to get it to Walters. Does. Back to Gillum. Gillum takes it to the paint. Trying to bank it in. It won't go. Walters with a rebound. Trying to put it up. Missed it. Got her own rebound. Fighting for it. Comes out of bounds. It'll belong to Salem Tigers. Allison able to get her own rebound, but could not get the shot back up. As Mercer will inbound it. 7-5. Stoutland on top. Pass goes into Walters in the paint. She's going to get pushed. .248 to go in this, the first quarter, and that'll be on Amelia Greenwood, that foul. Not a shooting foul. Inbound pass comes to Gillum. Now across the ball for 3. It banks off the iron. No good. Ball tipped and is taken down and comes in the hands of Stoutland. Stoutland the other way. Shaw across. Pulling it out is Cornelison. Out top of the key. Cornelison bounce pass to Shaw. Going baseline. Flips it back out to Howlett. They go all the way across. Waiting for it there is Reeves to Shaw. Back in the corner. To number 4, Cornelison. Now to Howlett, top of the key, left side pass. Reeves to Cornelison. She'll take the 3-pointer, and it's off the iron. And fought for by Mercer. She brings the ball down, trying to get rid of that ball. Ball is tied up, and it'll be possession arrow again, favoring Stoutland. Salem had the rebound, but nobody helped immediately, and then trying to move that ball before getting a travel call. Never really able to get possession of it since after that. Ball goes in the corner. Cornelison with a 3. It's offline. Ball tipped, brought down, and still is in the hands of Howland. And the pass goes out in front of the Salem Tiger bench to Cornelison, and a foul called on Salem on Allison Walters. Second team foul on Salem with 1:55 to go. 7-5. Stoutland with the lead. Shaw in the corner. Kind of go back inside. Salem steals it away as Walters takes it out of the hands of Cornelison. Back they come. Long pass to Mercer. Mercer all the way across to Gillum. Gillum thought about a 3. Takes a long 2. Missed it. Brought down in control there by Cornelison. That's Emma Cornelison. Down the other way to Shaw. Quick 3-pointers up and off the iron and over the back of the backboard. It'll belong to the Salem Tigers. Terrell comes in for Gillum. This is a very experienced Stoutland team with 6 seniors on this squad. Here's Ball with it. Ball still dribbling, getting away from 3 different girls. So Terrell lays it up and in. Count the basket, and she draws the foul. What persistence by Claire Ball to keep that ball moving. And a foul on Amelia Greenwood, her second. will put Terrell at the line to shoot a free throw. 7-7 our score with a minute 22 to go. And a nice pass, by the way, by Ball as well, hitting Terrell on right at that baseline where she's able to bank it home, and she has a free throw. 8-7 our score with Salem on top as Shaw has it. Mallory right at the top of the key, flips it left side in the corner there. Cornelison out between the circles to Barnwell. Barnwell bounce passing it to Shaw, trying to get in to Howlett. Back to underneath the basket. Shot is up but blocked. But partially, reason why it was blocked because there was a foul called as Barnwell was taking it to the hole. Terrell's going to get that foul call. Running the baseline, and that will put Barnwell to shoot 2 free throws. First one's no good. And the next one by Barnwell is good. We are tied at 8-8. As Mercer tries to get away from Shaw, fires it over to Claire Ball. Claire Ball by 3 different girls, takes it to the hole, lays it up, missed it, and a little bit too strong on the shot, and then a tie-up underneath as Ball's going to draw the foul. Claire made a great move to get through, but then we had too much momentum and had too much on the shot when she went to the hole. And with 50 seconds left, she gets her first foul, 14 fouls on each team. And they are both in the bonus now if somebody should foul yet here in this first quarter. Ball goes in the corner to Cornelison. Out on top to Shaw. Shaw to Cornelison. Down to Emma and Ella playing catch out there for a while. Right now it's Ella Cornelison. Over to Reeves. To Emma Cornelison, the Howlett. Outside it goes to Shaw. Takes the quick 3, and it is offline. Brought down by Terrell. 17 seconds left. Here comes Walters right up the floor, and a foul call from behind. Walters had gotten by 2 girls, and I believe that's going to be Ella Cornelison with a foul, I believe. And that would put Walters at the line to shoot 2. And actually going to call that foul on Candace Barnwell. Okay. And the free throw is good. 14.8 seconds left. We're in the first quarter here at the Salem High School gym. Glad to have you along with us here on KSMO Media. Next free throw is way short. Comes down in the hands of Shaw. Shaw down the left wing, goes back in the corner. Down to 7 seconds left to Cornelison. Out on top to Shaw. Down to 3 seconds left. Go in the corner to Cornelison for the 3-pointer. It's off the rim, no good. And we played 1 quarter of play. The Salem Tigers lead after 1, 9-8. We'll take a 1-minute break and come right back. It's Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Start of our second quarter brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Willie Strader. Whether you need home, auto, life, or business insurance, Willie can help. Give him a call, 573-729-4941. Reach out to Willie. He can personalize your quote and give you expert advice at 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. 9-8, Salem on top. They'll inbound it as Claire Ball gets it from Terrell. Back to Terrell, top of the key, right side pass. Waiting for it there is Maddie Mercer. Mercer giving it back down to Claire Ball. Left side pass to Terrell beyond 3. Terrell trying to force a pass in. Ball loose, but comes down in the hands of Ball. Underneath it goes to Walters. Missed the shot. And the ball put back up, and it missed there by Gracie Mendenhall, put back up again. Walters one more crack at it, finally gets it to go. Wow. Tigers have gotten all kinds of cracks at it. Finally got that one to go down after 4 rebounds, stepping out of bounds with it. It's going to be Candace Barnwell. It's 5th turnover now for the Stoutland Tigers. Just underway here, second quarter. Ball. Stutter steps. Stops, fires that ball down to Walters. Walters firing underneath the basket, intended for Gracie Mendenhall. Tipped out of bounds on a good recovery there by Ella Cornelison. Ball to inbound and giving it to Walters in the corner. Allison, bounce pass to Mercer, back to Ball. Ball, running jump shot, partially tipped, I believe, as she got the shot off. And it goes off the bottom of the backboard and it goes out of bounds. It stays with the Salem Tigers on that partially blocked shot. Inbound, coming in because all the way inside the Ball. Now to Terrell, back to Ball. Clara trying to drive to the paint, trying to kick it down low, does. Jump shot by Walters, no good. Ball comes out high and Cornelison brings it down. Cornelison all the way down, a shot blocked away by Walters. Nicely done. Walters and Mercer both got back, keeping Cornelison from able to drive and lay it in. And the block shot by Walters. Ball stays with Stoutland underneath the basket. The inbound quickly comes in. That three-point effort is no good. Tipped by Mercer, but brought down and controlled by Barnwell. Stoutland has it back. Ella Cornelison. Bounce pass to Shaw, beyond 3. And keep it beyond the three-point line most of the time. Now here's Ella Cornelison. Down all the way across it goes to her sister Emma. That was no good. Ball goes over the head of Mercer and taken down by Howlett. And now the shot up and good for 3. Taken by Stoutland. And the ball stolen away underneath the basket by Reeves. And then a travel call called on Cornelison as she came up the floor. (11-11) our score. 2 3-pointers in this game. Both of them by Stoutland. Gillum back in the game, goes inside to Walters. Walters kicks it outside to Terrell. Long 2. That's too short, hits the front of the rim, and is brought down by Reeves. Off to Shaw. Shaw fires it all the way across to Ella Cornelison, taking it down, and she'll be fouled there by Walters, as Allison didn't see Ellison coming out from behind her on that left wing. Reached out, got the foul, her second. And Cornelison goes to the line to shoot 2. That one's no good. 5:48 to go in the half. Paisley May back in for Walters, who's got 2 fouls. Next one is good. 12-11, Stoutland with the lead. With a ball back to Gillum. Now to Paisley May. May in her left corner, goes back to Gillum. Handing it off the ball between the circles, back to Paisley May. Paisley kicks it outside to Raven Gillum. Gillum on that baseline, running jumper blocked there by Shaw, and it goes out of bounds. 5:31 to go in the half. 12-11, Stoutland on top. Terrell gets it outside the ball. Had to reach up for that one. Ball back in the corner. Goes out of bounds off the hands of Paisley Mays, who was deflected there. I believe it was Cornelison that got her hand on and it went off of Paisley out of bounds. 5th turnover for Salem. Each team with 5. Bringing it down is Cornelison. They go in the corner. Waiting for it there is Reeves. Back to Cornelison. That's going to go back court and go out of bounds. Went right through Ella Cornelison's hands. Ella, sophomore. Like I said, they got 5 seniors. I think I said 6, but they actually have 5 seniors on this team. But she's not one of them. Pass comes across the ball. Ball flipping it back to Gillum. All alone for 3. Takes it short. Comes down in the hands. It didn't come down in the hands of anybody. Gracie Mendenhall tipped it. They're going to say it went off of Shaw last. It'll be Salem ball. Mendenhall and Shaw battled for it. And they say went off Shaw last, so Salem maintains possession. Inbound comes outside to May. May to the paint, lost the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover for the Salem Lady Tigers. They have not found their stride yet in this game. Salem had 11 rebounds in that first quarter and only scored off one of them. Inbound pass to Howlett. Howlett's tied up. Possession arrow will favor Stoutland. Mercer will come in for Claire Ball. Shaw to inbound it. 4:55 to go in the half. Kicks it all the way out to Ella Cornelison. Ella back to Shaw in the corner. Her three is off the support. No good. Brought down, put back up and in by Emma Cornelison. 14-11, Stoutland on top. Mercer trying to get across the timeline, does. Then has that ball knocked out of her hand by Shaw. It stays with the Salem Tigers. Gillum will inbound it. Getting into May. Now we're to Mercer. Back to May. 4.5 to go. May kicks it back to Mercer. A long two. It's in. Nice shot by Maddie Mercer. Brings Salem within one. Pass goes in the corner. Waiting for it. There's Reeves. Reeves kicking it back to Cornelison. Back in the corner. Shaw with a three. It's too hard. Comes down the backside. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to Salem Lady Tigers. Raven Gillum will inbound it with 4:11 to go in this first half. Pass comes back to Paisley May. May will try and go up against three different Lady Tigers. Gets it down low to Terrell. Terrell takes it to the hole, lays it up and in. Nice dish off by May. As Salem is up by one. As that ball tipped and stolen away by the Tigers momentarily. And they will get the steal on the possession arrow. Ball was tipped, came up into the kind of the grips of Maddie Mercer, and she just held on for dear life as Stoutland tied her up. Pass comes back to Mercer after the inbound. Mercer trying to flip it down, does to Gillum. Gillum to the paint, trying to get that shot off. Goes out of bounds off the hands of Allison Reeves. Mercer will inbound it. Not many fouls here in the second half, and the inbound comes to Terrell, and she's fouled immediately by Allison Reeves, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Claire Ball getting ready to come back in as Abby Terrell goes to the line. She's got 5 points, and the free throw, it is no good. Salem 3 of 6 from the stripe. Mendenhall checks out. Dooley back in. 3:43 left to go in the half. Next one by Terrell is good. Should check out as ball comes back in. Salem half-court defense. As the inbound pass comes to Emma Cornelison. Now to her sister Ella Cornelison. Back to Shaw. They give it beyond three to Ella. Over to Emma. Back across the floor, waiting for it. There is Reeves. Reeves down low to Shaw. Shaw fires it back outside to Emma Cornelison. Cornelison back to Reeves. In front of the Salem bench, fires it all the way across the floor to Emma. Now back to Reeves, to Ella on the left side. Down low to Howlett. Howlett has that ball go off a Salem Tiger hand of Gillum and out of bounds. It stays with Stoutland under the basket. 3:14 to go first half. Inbound comes to Howlett, who lays it in. Salem not really ready for that. Didn't look to be ready for it, and let Howlett with an easy basket. Here's Mercer all the way down. Had that ball blocked and stolen out of her hand by Reeves. The other way, here's here's Reeves coming it down after the pass by Shaw. And Salem is going to get a foul, and that's going to be on Clara Ball, her second. As Emma Cornelison got spun around. Second team foul on Salem here in the second quarter. Shaw has it. We're tied at 16. Ball goes in the corner. Cornelison, a quick three. Too hard. Comes down underneath the basket. Taken there by Shaw. She takes a long two. That's no good. Brought down by Paisley May. May, a long pass to Gillum. Gillum takes it to the hole. Lays it in. Nicely done
as she ducked to let the ball go by her after the rebound by May. 18-16, Salem on top. Fire that ball inside, taking it there, the shot up, missing it, but getting a foul is Trista Dula. The shot taken by Allison Reeves. And Reeves will shoot 2. Trista Dooley, I'm sorry, not Dooley. Raven Gillum will get that foul. Dooley was right there, battling, but Gillum with the reach in. Free throw is no good. We are at the Salem High School gym. We'll be back again tomorrow night when the Lady Tigers take on the Lady Whippets of Ellington. 5:30 start time tomorrow. Varsity game only. Free throw is no good. Battled for and brought down and controlled there by Cornelison, but she missed it. Back down low, putting it back up and in is Shaw. After Howlett missed. And now ball stolen away from Ball, and then coming down and getting a blocking foul is going to be May, as Shaw was trying to take it to the hole. It's kind of a tough call, but she kept moving, and if you move, you're going to get the block called. Paisley gets her first foul. And Shaw to the line. She's got 5 points in this game. She'll shoot 2. And the free throw is good, putting Stoutland back up by 1. .204 left to go in the half. Next one is also good. 7 points for Mallory Shaw. That ball stolen away on a bad pass by Ball. Taking it down to Shaw, trying to put that shot up, no good. Running it down is Howlett. Kicking it back out on top. Pushing it back to the corner, Reeves. Underneath the Howlett. Back to Reeves for 3. It's good. 23-18 after another turnover by the Salem Tigers. They now have 8. Quickly underneath, Dooley puts it up and in. With a minute and a half to go in the first half. A 3-point Stoutland lead, their biggest lead of the night. Here's Shaw. Goes in the corner to Reeves. Reeves, out across it goes to Cornelison. Cornelison down low to Shaw. Shaw trying to hand it off to Howlett. That shot blocked. Comes down in the hands of Ella Cornelison. Ball still battled for. And a possession error or a foul is going to be called, one or the other. I think it's going to be foul called on Stoutland. I want to make sure. Thought it was, but I want to make sure of it before I say so. Howlett with her second foul. And that ball stolen away from Paisley May. Driving in is Shaw, kicks it outside, all alone for the 3, and it hits. Reeves with her third 3 of this first half. And the Tigers cough it up again. Tigers are not paying attention to the girls behind them, and the ball's being just punched out of their hands. And Stoutland taking advantage of that with a couple of 3s here by Reeves in this second quarter. Ball goes off of Stoutland out of bounds. Under a minute left to go in this first half. 26-20 our score. Mercer ready to inbound it. Fires it on top to Paisley. May gives it across. Taking a 3-pointer and missing that shot was Ball. Comes down to Emma Cornelison, and Emma's tied up. Possession error will favor Stoutland. Stoutland with 18 points in this second quarter. Lead it by 6 with 40 seconds to go. Pass to Shaw as they enter the zone. Salem in a half-court defense. Ball comes back to Ella Cornelison, to Shaw, to Ella. Trying to go down the right side. Ella bounce pass all the way across to Emma Cornelison. Back to Shaw. Down to 22 seconds left. To Ella, back over to Reeves. Reeves has been hot. Now back to Ella. Bounce pass across to Shaw. Now back to Reeves in that corner. Cornelison getting away from clear ball. Shot put up and in by Shaw. 1 second left, and that's going to do it for the half. The Stoutland Lady Tigers explode in the second quarter and outscored the Salem Tigers by a 20-11 margin, and they lead it at halftime by a 28-20 score over the Salem Tigers. A lot of steals in that second quarter by Stoutland, with 6 steals, and Salem Tigers with 10 turnovers down that first half. But of all those steals, they scored on 4 of the 6 that they got. And if you can do that, you can open up some leads, and they sure did that against the Salem Tigers, who struggled a little bit, especially early on in the game. Really could not get too much going, but they finally have, they look like they started to get things rolling, but could not hit that 3. And they are down by 8 as we go to halftime. We're going to take a 3-minute break and come back with stats from that first half. When we return, it's Salem Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Want to change a life in just 1 hour a week? Thanks to the opioid settlement funds through Healthy Dent County, the Mentoring Makes a Difference program is here, connecting caring adults with local students. 1 hour of your time can make a lasting difference. Join us today and become a mentor. Contact liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org or call 573-729-8163. Mentoring makes a difference. 1 hour, one child, one big impact.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Thanks to our amazing sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Living the Dream Outdoor Properties of Salem, specialize in all types of outdoor properties. Rocking G Western Trading Post. Visit today for superior service and personalized attention. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
And welcome to the halftime show here at KSMO, brought to you by United Country Salem Realty. Babette Wells, broker owner, 573-729-3148 at 605 South Main Street here in Salem. Well, the Salem Tigers led 9-8 after the first quarter, but boy, give a lot of credit to Stoutland. They started to force the play, creating turnovers, scoring off those turnovers, and outscored Salem 20-11 in that second quarter and lead at 28-20 here at halftime. First off, I want to remind everybody that why leave town for care you can get right here in Salem. The Salem Memorial Hospital provides emergency care, outpatient services, and swing bed recovery, keeping your family close to home and close to you. With a renewed commitment to compassion and quality, Salem Memorial Hospital is looking for caring professionals to join their team. You can find out more at smdh.net. Salem Memorial Hospital, your health, and our community. And I want to thank our friends at Dent County Farm Supply for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. With feed, fertilizer, and mowers, they're locally owned, ready to assist you and helping you find the right product for your needs. 1716 Citigers Boulevard to the west, Dent County Farm Supply. Leading scorer in this game is Allison Reeves with 13 points. She has 3 threes, 9 points for Mallory Shaw for the Lady Tigers of Stoutland, and that comprises 22 of their 28 points. They got a couple of points from Emma Cornelison, 2 points from Jalissa Howlett. They also have 1 point from Ella Cornelison and 1 point from Candace Barnwell. They're 4 for 8 from the free throw line. They have 13 rebounds in the contest, with the leading rebounder being Howlett with 4. And then she's being fouled up by Shaw and Emma Cornelison, each with 2, as well as Ella Cornelison with 2. For the Salem Lady Tigers, their leading scorer is Abby Terrell with 6 points. 4 points for Trista Dooley, 3 for Allison Walters, 3 for Clara Ball, a couple for Maddie Mercer, and 2 for Raven Gillum. Leading rebounder for Salem is Mercer with 4 and Walters with 4. Dooley has 3, 2 for Paisley May and 1 for Abby Terrell. Salem 4 of 7 from the free throw line, had 16 rebounds in that first half. Salem Tigers had 3 steals and 10 turnovers, while the Stoutland Lady Tigers had 6 steals and 6 turnovers. And we are in a 28-20 game. Stoutland comes in at 10-7 record. Salem 8-6. Salem had won their last 4 in a row, but this layoff really affected their shooting. It was not very good in that first half, and neither team really looked very sharp to get started. So with that long layoff, 3, 4, 5 days, whatever it might have been, Salem actually had the whole week off to begin with, but no practice time in there with no school. It really starting to affect maybe the way the Tigers came out in that first half. They're going to have to make some adjustments definitely in the second half. I'm sure Coach Woody has addressed that. Want to congratulate the freshmen the other night on Wednesday night, beating Pacific 44-11. They're supposed to be taking on New Haven tonight at Owensville. And the boys will be at Owensville tomorrow with a freshman game, JV and varsity game. Will not be covering that game, as we'll be here with the Lady Tigers covering the Ellington-Salem game as the Lady Whippets come to town. 5:30 start time here on KSMO Media. We are at halftime. I want to thank our friends at Jet Tire and Auto at Inner South Park Avenue for being a proud supporter of your Tigers, providing professional level service and all great kind of tires that you might need, off-road accessories, so much more, even custom wheels. Get that hometown feel at Jet Tire and Auto, 573-729-3650. And Salem License Office, 1104 South Main Street in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Remember, if you need to get your IDs or you need to get your vehicles registered, get in touch with them if you have questions. 573-729-8305 or stop by. Open Monday through Friday, the Salem License Office. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back with the second half. It's Lady Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these great sponsors include Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Fly & W Boutique, the City of Salem, Salem Farm Equipment, VIP Properties, as well as Quick Tan and more. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them. It's only because of them we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Hey, don't forget Discount Bins at 1201 Scenic Rivers Boulevard East is a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers with an incredible treasure trove of unbeatable deals. Yes, they restock on Thursdays. That's today. Tomorrow they'll have all kinds of valuable deals waiting for you, and you can pay a little less each and every single day that goes by for those fantastic deals at Discount Bins. 573-543-2113. Stop on by, check them out, Discount Bins in Salem. Lady Tigers only inbounded of Salem. They get it down. Fast pass inside, tipped off the hands of Mallory Shaw out of bounds. They try to get inside to Paisley. They couldn't get to it as Shaw deflected that ball to the stage area here at Salem. Mercer trying to get it in, fires that ball in. That ball battled for and a tie-up as Maddie tried to force that one in to Raven Gillum. That'll be a turnover for the Salem Tigers here just to start out 5 seconds into this second quarter, and that's not how you want to get started. Down by 8. Here comes Shaw. Walked a little bit there, no call. Over to Reeves. Reeves on top to Ella Cornelison. Getting it back to Reeves. Bounce pass out between the circles to Emma and Ella Cornelison. You got to remember they got the sisters out there tonight. Inside it goes to Howland. Howland lost that ball, but it comes right down in the hands of Cornelison, but stolen away by May. May taking it down. May go with the layup. Missed it. Put back up. Ball hits the bottom of the rim. She got her own rebound. Now to Dooley. That jumper. It goes in. So May with a steal. And the Tigers cut into that deficit. Now down by 6. That ball off Cornelison. Goes out of bounds off her foot. Back-to-back turnovers now by Stoutland. And a timeout call by Coach Alex Nicholson of Stoutland. 55 seconds into the third quarter. Timeout brought to you as a courtesy of American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer. 573-729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Don't wait any longer for great dental care. Four Rivers Community Health Center specializes in helping individuals and families with Medicaid insurance. Need help applying for Medicaid? We have community health workers and navigators to make the process easy. Even if it's been years since you last visited the dentist, we can help. Our comfortable office, compassionate team, and minimally invasive treatments will help you feel completely at ease. Four Rivers Community Health Center. Your community, your health.
And, of course, the third quarter start brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance agent Willie Strader, 573-799-4941 or 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Ball gets it across to Dooley. Getting it back to Mercer beyond 3. Now back to Dooley. Jump shot, trying to bank it in. No good. May gets that rebound. It won't go. She's knocked down, but no call. And brought down and controlled there by Shaw. And then Shaw's tripped up by Paisley May. May got knocked down. There was no call. Then Paisley reached in and knocked down Shaw. Her second foul. Bringing it up is Cornelison. Getting it across to Shaw. Shaw in the corner to Reeves, who is red hot from that three-point line in the first half. Going back to Cornelison, though, in the corner to Shaw. Flipping it outside to Reeves beyond 3. Now to Emma and Ella Cornelison in the corners. Flipping it all the way back across to Shaw. Trying to go inside to Howlett. Bounce pass out to Cornelison. Emma's 3 is good. Emma Cornelison hits a 3. Long pass to Mercer. 31-22. The Tigers again coughed that ball up as coming back and knocking that ball away is the kind of the back checker, you could say, for Stoutland. That shot up and missed, brought down by May. She just hands it off. Another turnover by the Salem Tigers after May brought down that rebound. Just flipped it out there, intending to get it to ball, but I believe it was just picked off. This time, Paisley reads it, steals it, takes it down, and she will lay it up and miss it. That is getting into her head now. Shaw brings it the other way. Shaw underneath to Cornelison. That's knocked out of bounds. Well, Paisley May steals the ball away and then probably missed the layup. Inbound pass comes to Cornelison for another three, and she's got it. And suddenly Stoutland's starting to pull away in this one. Mercer to the timeline, firing it down the corner to Gillum. Gillum to the paint, to the hole. That ball knocked away, and a foul's going to be called on Howlett. Went to shoot. Howlett seemed to get arm. Or was it Cornelison reaching in? Nope, it was Howlett. To the line goes Raven Gillum. Free throw is good. Coach Woody talking to Paisley May because that miss got right in her head. She pulled up and immediately started like, what am I doing wrong? Just got to keep playing the game. With that ball, Cornelison. Right side to sister Emma and Ella. Now back it comes on top to Shaw. Out between the circles to Reeves. Left side to Ellison. Cornelison. Emma Cornelison to Shaw to Ella. Now back on top, Reeves. Again to Ella. She wants to shoot again. But the ball stolen away by Ball. Ball trying to bring it down. Stops, goes underneath. Putting it up is May, and it's good. Her first basket of the game. After the Tigers steal, the timeout called by Coach Woody of the Salem Tigers. With a score, 34 for Stoutland, 26 for Salem. Let's take a 30-second break. The timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Back in 30, Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
4:50 to go, third quarter. Salem down by 8. Right now, kind of where we were at the beginning of this quarter. A little bit of moisture out on the floor. When they get Legends Auto for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers, you know we've had some interesting weather, and make sure your vehicle's ready to take it on. Hit by Legends Auto, they can help you out. 573-729-2884. Don't worry about the seasons. Get to Legends Auto, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Long pass down to Cornelison underneath the basket, and she'll be fouled. It's either going to be on May or on Gillum, and it's going to be on Paisley May. That'll be her third. Ella Cornelison, mentioned a sophomore, fires that ball up there for that free throw, and she hits the first one. May will check out as Gracie Mendenhall comes in. Trying to make it a 10-point lead. Actually kind of looked like she missed that one intentionally to come and get another foul, and she did. Didn't really look like she intended to hit that free throw. She got her own rebound as she missed it, and then draws another foul on a Salem Tiger player. That one looks like it's going to be. And the free throw's good on Maddie Mercer. This time she misses. Brought down there by Dooley, and it's out of bounds off the hands of Ella Cornelison. Belong to the Salem Tigers. Ten-point lead for Stoutland as clear ball overthrows Maddie Mercer, throws the ball out of bounds. Turnover number 4 for the Salem Tigers here, and we've only played not even half of the third quarter, where Stoutland has 5 turnovers, Salem has 4. Pass goes underneath, stolen away by Raven Gillum, and then she'll be fouled there by Allison Reeves. Second foul on Reeves. Inbound comes to Mercer. Maddie trying to get away from Shaw. Goes left to right, lost the ball out of bounds. It was tipped there by Howlett. Inbound comes the ball, comes back down to Raven Gillum, who inbounded all the way across. It goes to Mendenhall. I don't think she was ready for that pass, but she got it back anyway. Here's Clara Ball with it outside to Dooley. Right at the top of the key, right side pass to Gillum. Gillum, long two, trying to bank it in, no good. Brought down by Dooley, back to Raven Gillum for another crack at it, no good. And Mercer will go over the back of Howlett. That'll be her second foul. (36-26) our score. Salem with 14 fouls already in this third quarter. One more, actually, put Stoutland will be in the bonus if they come back to it. And now we got a tie-up ball to belong to Salem Tigers. 36-26. Stoutland with the lead. Pass comes to Mercer. Mercer trying to get away from the pressure. As the ball comes to Gillum. Gillum in the offensive zone. Bounce pass comes down to Mendenhall. To Trista Dooley. Outside it goes to Ball. Misses that three. Brought down by Shaw quickly the other way. After the rebound, and Shaw lays it up and in. Rebound was taken down by Emma Cornelison. What a great job she did getting that ball back off. Long pass, putting that one up, and getting it to go down was Mendenhall. A quick pass and layup, and the foul with 3:22 to go. And Gracie will shoot the extra shot here. Foul called on Ella Cornelison. Free throw is short. Battle for it by Mercer and also by Reeves, and the possession arrow will favor Stoutland. Salem in a half-court defensive zone. Pass comes down low, intended at the baseline. Ball still loose on the floor. Salem battling for it. Stoutland battling for it. A travel call going to be on Ella Cornelison. 7 turnovers now for Stoutland in the third quarter. Here's Claire Ball. Salem down by 10. Across it comes to Gillum. Gillum pass underneath to Mercer. Flips it up. It's good. Maddie's got 4 points. Salem still within 8. With 2:55 to go in the third quarter. Pass that comes across to Emma Cornelison. Now to Ella. All the way back across. Comes to Reeves for the three. She missed it. Comes short into the hands of Mercer. Mercer the other way in the offensive zone. Mercer has the ball knocked away to Gillum. The top to Claire Ball for a three-pointer. It's good. Salem back to within 5 on that three by Clara Ball. Bounce pass right side to Cornelison. Cornelison driving through, trying to flip that ball up, and she'll draw a foul. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul, by the way. Called on the Salem Tigers. Free throw is good. Coming in is Barnwell. She hadn't been in since the first quarter. Next free throw is no good. Brought down by Gillum. Pass down court to Walters. Walters to the hole, lays it up, missed it. Fought for it, bet up by Mendenhall. She's got the rebound and she scores. 39-35 is the score. And timeout called on the floor by the official. Mendenhall with a nice putback there. It's a official straightening. And now 2:08 to go third quarter. Also touches base with Alex Nicholson with 2:08 to go. 39-35 with Stoutland on top. Pass goes right side to Cornelison. Baseline to Shaw. Shaw hits the bottom or gets toward the backboards. Flip up, no good. Brought down by Mendenhall. Pass down the sideline, kept alive by Ball, but she stepped out of bounds. Tried to keep it alive, I should say. Salem turns the ball right back over. And fall back in the half-court defense against Stoutland. The 10-7 Lady Tigers of Stoutland come in and trying to ruin the Salem Tigers' 4-game winning streak. And we're going to have a foul called on Raven Gillum. And now we'll put Shaw at the line to shoot 2. For Gillum, her second foul. Quick Tan and More 24-hour tanning service has a stand-up bed plus 60 regular tanning beds. You'll find them at 405 North Main Street, 573-453-8024. 573-453-8024. Quick Tan and More, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Shaw has another one coming after she made the first free throw, and she made them both. Back to a 6-point lead as the inbound comes. Back to Mercer. Mercer trying to get by and barely keeps it alive. Now back to Ball. Ball to the timeline. Ball right down the middle of the floor, flipping it down and trying to get the shot up. She's fouled there by Amelia Greenwood, who just checked back in the game moments ago. She'll have her third foul. It'll be a shooting foul, so Claire will go to the line to shoot 2. .137 to go in this third quarter. Free throw is good. Claire now at 7. Next one coming, it is no good, and it goes off the leg of Greenwood. It'll belong to Salem Tigers. Mercer ready to inbound it. Fires that ball in, it's stolen away. Quickly down the other way, putting that up and in is Candace Barnwell. After the steal. Now another steal as the Tigers lose it back, get it right back. Firing it down to Maddie Mercer. Mercer off the glass, missed it. Brought out high to Walters. Walters trying to drive in, a foul called. Walters ready. Shot is up, missed it. 43-36 the score. Walters. She's got 3 points in this game, and that one misses as well. Tipped and brought down by Barnwell, but stolen right back by the Salem Tigers. Trying to keep it alive as Ball, tying it up. And possession will favor the Salem Lady Tigers. Greenwood struggled and couldn't bring the ball under control, and neither could Reeves. Finally falling on as Pace comes in. She'll check in for Mercer. Pass goes underneath. Pace trying to get outside. Ball stolen away. And the shot from the corner up and good by Cornelison. 45-36 our score. Taking it right to the hole and missing that shot was Walters. Come down the hands of Pace. It's going to get knocked out of bounds. They didn't call that out of bounds on Cornelison. Ball flipped to the right side. Trying to drive down is Emma Cornelison. All the way across the floor to Ella. Ella is fouled there by Terrell. 45-36. Too many turnovers for the Lady Tigers. Foul is called on Terrell, her third, or her second, excuse me. Next one up and good by Cornelison. 47-36 to score. 11-point lead. Back to Terrell. 20 seconds to go. Terrell's fouled there by Shaw. Ball stay to the Salem Tigers. 19 and a half seconds left. Terrell to the line. She's 2 for 3 from the stripe, and that one is good. Salem down by 10. Terrell with 19 and a half seconds left. Second free throw, it's good. Here's Corlison. Cornelison flipping it across, getting it to Emma Cornelison. They go in the corner to Ella Cornelison. She flips it back out, 8 seconds left. Shaw, jump shot up and good. And the ball came right to her on the baseline. 2 seconds left. Here's Clara Ball, and that'll do it for 3 quarters of play. It's right now 49-38 with Stoutland on top. We'll take a break and come back in 1 minute. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Town and Country Bank, one of America's best regional banks in 2025 as ranked by Newsweek. United Country Salem Realty, Hub's Tire Center, On the Spot Auto Glass, Ozark Overhead Door, Looking Glass Salon, and the Technology Junkyard. Thanks to these sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
We're ready to start the fourth quarter, brought to you by your friends at Farm Bureau Insurance, your agent Willie Strader, 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, 729-4941. Both teams are back on the floor. It will be Stoutland inbounded with an 11-point lead. Just underway here in this fourth quarter. Ball kept outside on the perimeter, getting into Shaw. Shaw goes out in the corner. Cornelison bounce pass it. Out between the circles to Barnwell. Barnwell all the way across to Ellison. Inside it goes, spinning, turning is Greenwell. Pulling outside. There is Emma Cornelison. All the way into the middle of the floor. Stolen away momentarily by Mercer. Tripped up, no call. Pass goes back door, putting it up and missing. That shot looked to be Greenwood, but it goes out of bounds off Salem. Mercer got tripped up, no call on that one. An inbound pass goes right into the hands of Emma Cornelison as she hits another three. 4 threes in the first half, and in the second half, 3 more. As the pass goes down low, that jump shot missed, put down, put back up by Gracie Mendenhall, and she is fouled. The Tigers' shooting tonight has not been good. Missed many of opportunities tonight, and Cornelison gets the foul, Emma. And Mendenhall the line to shoot 2, and the free throw is short. Tigers 9 of 16 from the stripe tonight. 10 of 18 is Stoutland. Missed both shots put down by Walters, but she can't handle it. Goes down in the hands of Cornelison. Down she comes. Bounce pass right side to Shaw. Back to Cornelison between the circles. Back to Shaw all the way across the floor to Ella Cornelison. Trying to fire that one in the middle of the floor. Taken down there by Greenwood, and a timeout called by Coach Alex Nicholson. 38 for Salem, 52 for Stoutland. Let's take a 30-second break and come right back. Timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonah Schaefer. 573-729-5165. Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Back to play, and it's Stoutland with the ball. Shaw trying to get it down low, and does, and the shot missed, but a travel call called on Amelia Greenwood. That's the 8th turnover of this second half for Stoutland. As May, who's back in the game, had the ball knocked away, another steal for Stoutland, their 7th of this second half. Getting it down is Shaw, firing it outside. The 3-point effort up and missing that one. But firing right back into the hands of Stoutland's number 11, Barnwell. But she gets across and missing that one was Cornelison, and brought down by the Tigers' Walters. So they battle it out underneath the basket. Possession arrow will favor the Salem Lady Tigers. But again, another couple more turnovers for Salem here in the second half, and they now have 21 turnovers on the night. With the ball coming up, trying to make her way through and having that ball knocked away. As Bowers was trying to bring it up, tips it to Shaw, and they lay it up and in. Another steal, another turnover, as Stoutland really taking the play right to the Salem Tigers. Nice pass to Mendenhall. She lays it up and in. Good transition by the Salem Tigers. Back comes Cornelison. Cornelison flips the left side to Sister Ella. Back it comes across to Reeves. They play catch out beyond the 3-point line. Back in front of the bench to Coach Nicholson. Back to Ella Cornelison. Ella stops, almost walks with it. Gives it back over across to Sister Emma. Now Shaw fires it right down the baseline. Trying to go up with that one was Candace Barnwell. She's fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. 14-point lead for Stoutland, their biggest of the night. Foul called on Gracie Mendenhall. Free throw is missed by Barnwell. Tigers make some changes. They'll be hosting the Lady Whippets of Ellington tomorrow. And the next one by Candace is good. 55-40 our score, as Mercer has that ball go off her foot to Gillum. Trying to fire that ball underneath the Gracie Mendenhall. It's tipped out off of her hand, out of bounds. Tigers turn the ball over again. So tight defense by Stoutland, forcing some turnovers, but Salem is also creating some of their own. Pass down low, tipped out of bounds by Mendenhall. It was intended for Howlett. Good read by Gracie on that low post pass. He just tipped it away. Shaw fires it in. Getting it there is Emma Cornelison. Back to Shaw, all the way comes across to Reeves. I'm sorry, to Barnwell. Now back it comes across to Cornelison. Back to Shaw. Shaw top of the key, kicks it outside to Barnwell. Back to Cornelison for another 3. She's got 4 of them in this second half. As Howlett steals it away from the Salem Tigers. Again, another turnover. 10th steal of this second half for Stoutland. With that ball right now is Reeves. Back to Cornelison, now to Shaw. 4:40 to go. Ball tipped, comes loose, thrown there by Claire Ball. Ball all the way down, lays it up and in. 58-42. Coach Woody with a timeout with 4.5 left to go in fourth quarter. It's a 16-point lead for Stoutland. We'll take a 30-second break and return. Timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Schaefer, 573-729-5165 at the Crossroads. Ready to help you with all your insurance needs. Back at 30. Tiger basketball, KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
I want to thank our friends at Rock & G Western Trading Post for all of your support. They have Western apparel, boots, decor, so much more. Out at 3629 North Highway 19, 573-247-5000. Locally owned Rock & G Western and Trading Post is proud to support your Salem Tigers. Ball picked off by Mendenhall. She takes it all the way down on the baseline, kicks it out to ball. Out to Paisley May, back in the game. May stops, pulls it back across to Clara for a three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Put back up by Trista Dooley. She was fouled from behind. Trista has 6 points in this game and went up for that rebound and got pushed. Not the most fun situation to be in when you're going up and all of a sudden you start to go forward and you didn't do it. Foul was called on Allison Reeves, her third. Calling in a shooting foul. Well, Trista will take a couple of free throws here and misses the first. Has another one coming, and this one also no good. And battle for, and ball loose on the floor, tied up by Shaw. Possession arrow will favor Stoutland. $16 points for Emma Cornelison and 13 for Allison Reeves. And now tied up ball. Go over to the Salem Tigers this time. Gillum fires it out on top to May. May to the paint, to the hole, flips it up. It won't go. Brought down and controlled by Reeves. She gives it to Shaw, who gingerly comes across the timeline. Firing it back over to Cornelison. Ella Cornelison, bounce pass back to Shaw. Fires it down low, intended for Howlett, but way over her head. Sixteenth turnover of the game for Stoutland. And now they steal it right out of the hands of Gillum. Gillum just couldn't get to it quick enough. The Tigers try and steal it right back, and they do. Walking it down, trying to flip that ball up there was Walters. But a travel call on the Salem Lady Tigers. Gives the ball back to Stoutland. They're up by 16 points with 3:20 to go. As Ella Cornelison comes across, ball goes out of bounds off of Paisley May. Right at the bench of the Stoutland Lady Tigers. They inbound it, getting it back to Emma Cornelison. Now to Shaw. Over to Ella Cornelison. Back to Emma. Emma at the top of the key, flipping it back to Shaw. Right now, looks like Stoutland ready to just try and run the game out. They'll keep passing that ball up high and then go down low once the Salem Tigers start to pull out. They do so now to Reeves. Back to Shaw. 2:50 to go. Cornelison falls down, travels with the ball. They'll get the ball to Salem Tigers. Ella Cornelison lost her footing. Gives the ball to Salem, down by 16 with 2:49 to go. Here's Claire Ball, trying to dance between three, and again, ball knocked out of her hands by Shaw. Goes right to Paisley May, then banks it off the foot of Reeves. Stays with Salem. That's how Stoutland has been taking the ball away from Salem, coming up from behind, just punching it out. And they've done a good job of that tonight. On top it comes to Claire Ball. Over to Gillum. Gillum to Paisley May for a three-pointer. It's off the rim. No good. Mercer battles for it. It comes down to May. May battles for it down low on that baseline, trying to get the shot up. She is fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. 58-42. Foul, by the way, was called on Howlett, her fourth. And May misses the free throw. It's not Paisley's night. He only has 2 points in this game. Next free throw, it also misses. Comes down in the hands of Reeves. And with 2:24 to go, gives it off to Shaw. Flips it over to Ella Cornelison. Now to Emma. Back to Ella. Ball tipped, almost stolen away by Ball. Now bringing it back in is Cornelison, giving it to Reeves. Back to Shaw. And they're willing to just play handoff here. Going up high near center court. Shaw had that ball knocked out of her hands. The foul's going to be called on May. That'll be her fourth. 2:01 remains in the fourth quarter. Stoutland with a 16-point and fairly safe lead right now as Salem can't get the ball from them. Ball flipped back over to Shaw. Shaw goes out on top to Cornelison. The Cornelison sisters just play catch on the left side here, and then they choose Shaw the other way. Inside it comes to Reeves. That shot blocked, and Claire Ball tried to bring it down over her shoulder. Ball was tied up right around her head. Foul called underneath. The foul is going to be called. I don't know who's going to be called on. There it is. Howlett. And Howlett's finished for the night. Two points, 4 rebounds for Howlett. The inbound comes in and pass goes out of bounds as was knocked out of the hands of the Salem Tiger player by Shaw. Mallory's been all over the place tonight, creating havoc as May brings it down, tries for the shot. She's fouled with 1.5 minutes to go. Salem in danger of losing their 4-game winning streak and falling to 8-7 on the year. Stoutland looking to go to 11-7. They've got the 16-point lead. The clock is stopped, though, for May. But May is 0 for 2 from the stripe. And she has struggled with a little confidence here today, as Stoutland has shut her down very well. She has 5 rebounds on the night, but not just a couple of points. That free throw is good. And that one is good. Mendenhall back in for Gillum. 58-44. Not a lot of scoring here in this fourth quarter compared to what we saw in the second and third. Coming up the floor is Shaw. Shaw be bumped by May, and she'll be done. Paisley May will foul out with 4 points and 5 rebounds on the night. And Gillum, who just checked out, will check right back in. 1:23 to go. Third team foul on Salem. Not in the bonus yet. The 3 from the corner is up, no good. Put up there by Stoutland. Now again racing back and knocking the ball out of a Salem hand. We've seen it all night long. Is Shaw. She really does a good job of coming up from behind and just swatting the ball or punching the ball out. And that time did again. It stays with the Salem Tigers under the basket. Inbound comes to Walters off the glass, and it's good. Allison has 5. And a timeout called on the floor by Coach Woody. 58-46, the 1:10 to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a 30-second break and come back. Timeout brought to you by your friends at American Family Insurance. You do know that if you're a first-time home buyer, they have a guide that'll help you with the questions you have about buying homes. Yep, did you know that? They do. See them at 1104 South Main Street in Salem. Jonah Schaefer and American Family Insurance. Back in 30 seconds, Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
And the Hotspot Tanning and Tux is at 1114 South Main Street in Salem is your 24-hour tanning location. They also have the red light therapy. And guys, for that special occasion, tuxedos. Stop on by, see them at 1114 South Main or call 573-729-8699. Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes. And by Vaughn Insurance Services. See Randall or Charlene and let them see if they can help save you some money on your insurance. 573-729-9445 or stop by 400 West 4th Street in downtown Salem. Inbound comes to Shaw. Shaw giving it off to Cornelison. Ella Cornelison getting it to Emma, finding it back in the middle to Shaw, who just backs up. Under a minute to go in this one. Down to Ella Cornelison. Bounce pass back to Emma, takes it over to Shaw again right in front of the bench. All the way across the floor to Ella. Again, not interested in scoring here, just in kind of running out the clock. Shaw has it, 40 seconds to go. To Ella, to Emma, to Mallory, to Ella, to Emma, to Mallory. And that's how it's going to go all the way around. And Tigers will just keep chasing it. And they need to try and get into passing lanes. But 24 seconds left. Now to get underneath. A nice block there by Gracie Mendenhall. Another nice block there by Walters. As ball came down to Barnwell. Both of her shots were blocked. Here's a ball. Clara's shot too hard. Comes down in the hands of Cornelison. 10 seconds left. Shaw has it with 5 seconds. Trying to get away from Clara ball. She will. And that'll do it. Stoutland comes to Salem Tigers and defeats the Tigers by 12 points by a final score of 58-46 as they outscored the Salem Tigers big time in the second and third quarters. Well, not really in the third quarter. They only outscored them by 3. But that second quarter changed when they outscored Salem 20-11. And the Tigers never could catch up, falling by 12. Here tonight, 58-46. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins has truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day until they're gone. Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
From our yard into your home. At Can Oak, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Can Oak, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Weather in the Ozarks is unpredictable. Make sure you've got the right insurance to stay protected. Talk to Randall Vaughn and Charlene Turner of Vaughn Insurance Services, LLC in Salem today. For all of your auto, home, life, business, and health insurance needs, Vaughn Insurance is here for you. Call 573-729-9445 or visit them at 400 West 4th Street in Salem today.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
And welcome back. Salem High School Gymnasium as the Salem Tigers fall tonight to Stoutland to go to 8-7 on the year, 58-46. The Lady Tigers of Stoutland go to 11-7 on the season. Salem Lady Tigers got out to a great start, but they couldn't hit the backside of a barn with their shooting, and that was really the problem. They out-rebounded Stoutland. They really outplayed them. And out-rebounded them 11 rebounds to 4, but couldn't get any putback baskets at all. And then just never really got on track in that first half. And then it was really in that second quarter, though, Stoutland started hitting the three-pointers, and they outscored Salem in that second quarter, 20-11. And that was the beginning of the end because the Tigers never really ever caught back up. They got to within 4 points at one point in the second half, but that was as close as they could get as Stoutland pulled away and beat them 58-46. And again, a lot of credit goes to the 8 three-pointers that the Tigers of Stoutland scored. Salem had none, had not 1 3 in the game go down. I'm sorry, make that, I am stand corrected. They had 1. They had 1 3, so in my quick count, I did not remember seeing that one. I usually put a little mark, did not do it, and so anyway, they had 1 3. But still, you're outscored 8-1 in three-pointers. Now, if my calculations are right, my math is good, that's a 21-point differential in three-point shots, and you lose by 12, so that makes a big difference in the game. Leading scorer in the contest for Stoutland was Mallory Shaw with 17, 16 for Emma Cornelison, 13 for Allison Reeves, 5 for Ella Cornelison, 4 for Candace Barnwell, and 2 points for Jalissa Howlett, who fouled out of the contest. For the Salem Tigers, their leading scorer was Clara Ball with 9, 8 for Abby Terrell, 6 each for Mendenhall and Dooley, 5 points for Allison Walters, 4 points each for Madison Mercer, Baisley May, and also Raven Gillum. So some of the Tigers' normal big scorers could not get it done tonight against a very, very tenacious Stoutland Tiger defense. They would just track you down, and they just kept running and running and running. If you slowed down, they were going to catch you from behind, and that's what they did numerous times to Salem Tigers, and they forced Salem Tigers to commit 26 turnovers in the game. 26. Of course, they also had, plenty of turnovers of their own. Salem Tigers did a good job of starting out the second half and forcing the Tigers of Stoutland to make some turnovers of their own. Unfortunately, Salem could not take advantage and get points off those turnovers. So, as we mentioned, 26 turnovers for Salem. They had 9 steals, 18 turnovers for the Stoutland Lady Tigers, but they also had 18 steals in the contest as well, many of them coming in the second half, a total of 11 of them in the second half. Leading rebounder in the contest for the Salem Tigers was Allison Walters as well as Madison Mercer, each with 6. Paisley May had 5. 4 for Gracie Mendenhall and 4 for Trista Dooley. 3 for Clara Ball and 1 for Raven Gillum in the contest and 1 for Abby Terrell in the contest. Salem Tigers had 28 total rebounds in the game. And for Stoutland, their leading rebounder having to be Emma Cornelison. She had 5. 4 for Allison Reeves and Jalissa Howlett as well as Ella Cornelison. And then 3 for Mallory Shaw and 1 each for Candace Barnwell and Amelia Greenwood in the game. Salem Tigers, 11 of 24 from the free throw line. The Stoutland Tigers, 11 of 20 from the free throw line in the contest. Again, Salem shoots under 50% from the free throw line. They fall to 8-7 with the loss tonight, 58-46 to the Stoutland Lady Tigers. And Salem will be home tomorrow night to take on the Ellington Lady Whippets. 5:30 start time. Again, no JV game, just varsity. That's tomorrow night here at the high school gym. Well, the Tigers obviously didn't need the days off, and it really did affect their shooting. And hopefully that Coach Woody and them get a chance to kind of do a little walkthrough tomorrow. There is no school again tomorrow, and so maybe they'll get a chance to do that before the game tomorrow night. Get maybe just a little bit of try and get some of that I should say that momentum back that they lost because possibly of the snow days and not being able to practice. Also, don't forget that the boys will be at Owensville tomorrow. They'll be there with a freshman game at 5. The JV will follow at about 6:15 or so, and then the varsity contest will be at 7:30. We'll not have that on KSMOs. We'll be here bringing you the Lady Tiger and Lady Whippets game. That'll be tomorrow at 5:30 again right here on KSMO AM 1340 FM 95.7 and streaming it on KSMO Media. That's KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. For those on the radio side, Blues hockey is coming your way shortly. We invite you to stick around for that. It's coming up in just a moment. For the other ones that are streaming with us, we thank you for joining us again, and we thank all our great sponsors. For without them, we literally could not bring you these contests at all. So again, thanks to all our great sponsors who bring you Tiger basketball, and our friends at United Country Salem Realty for bringing you our post-game show right here on KSMO. 573-729-3148 or stop by 605 South Main Street. For Ben doing the video side, for Sally back at the station, manning the controls, my name is Stan Stevens, bringing you Tiger basketball on KSMO Media. We'll see you tomorrow night right here from the high school gym when Salem takes on Ellington. Until then, have yourself a safe and keep warm tonight on this glorious cold winter evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night from the high school gymnasium.
Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. Tonight's game wouldn't be possible without these incredible sponsors. Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Town & Country Insurance, City of Salem, Dent County Prevention Coalition, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Can Oak Lumber, Salem Truss Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Hubs Tire Center, Flyin' W Boutique, Four Rivers, American Family Insurance, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Carty, Living the Dream Real Estate, Quick Tan and more, Rockin' G Western Trading Post, Dent County Farm Supply, Healthy Dent County, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, United Country Salem Realty, Jet Tire and Auto, Salem License Bureau, Technology Junkyard, Ozark Overhead Door, Legends Automotive LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Your World Today, The Hot Spot Tanning and Tuxedos, and Discount Bins. Thank you for watching tonight's game right here on KSMO Media.